Spider-Man. Ha! Spider-Man! Woo! Yeah, it's Spider-Man. Okay, I'm only Spider-Man. So, guess what I saw last night? I saw Spider-Man! And I also saw Jisoo finally on Hot Ones. And all to end the month of July. Good morning, happy Friday, everyone. And, shoot, there's a lot I have to talk about in July, don't I? In terms of the things I did. Oh, dear Lord, there's going to be a lot to talk about. So, let's get to my low and my high, my act of kindness. So, I would say that my low is I went to bed at 2 a.m. because I saw a really late showing of Spider-Man. Brand New Day. My high is watching Hot Ones, watching Spider-Man Brand New Day. And my act of kindness was yesterday I held the door for some people. And I also emptied the dehumidifier for my father. So, where to start? Let's talk about Jisoo on Hot Ones and probably the season 30 finale of Hot Ones. I'd be shocked if this wasn't. But writing down like my notes for this was kind of hard to do because it's not like I could listen to Jisoo talk and write down what she was saying because she was speaking in Korean almost the entire episode. So I'm going to try my best to tell you what I can talk about. I mean, I guess to be fair, considering what I have to talk about, yeah, I mean, not just the Hot Ones, but Spider-Man Brand New Day and how great July was. So let's do one thing at a time. We're starting with Jisoo on Hot Ones. She talked about how, like, what she discovered about herself, like making her own solo album, because her debut solo album is coming out really soon, and exploring and how it really is a much bigger adventure doing this on your own, because she's been so used, because, you know, again, a lot of her great stuff was with Blackpink, and rightfully so, but doing this on her own is, you know, much different, and she had to learn things about herself doing that. They talked about how spice shows up in Korean cuisine, as well as how to say something is spicy in Korean. Again, I couldn't write any of that down. They talked about how what she does 90 minutes before a performance, and how she tells herself, you know, not to freak out. Like, go in as stress-free as possible. She talked about winning the Rising Star Award. She talked about the 3 Korean snacks to recommend if you ever go to a Korean shop. She talked about the scariest Korean horror film, as well as like she is into like real life supernatural events, including like apparently something in her closet happened. She talked about anime and video games for flying, like, let's say you're flying from New York City to Seoul, South Korea, and you have one anime to watch and one video game to play. What are you doing? And she said Biohazard and Pokopia, which I heard a lot of good things about Pokopia. She talked about how she does Taekwondo, and how it's a pity used to be her favorite English catchphrase, but now it's a piece of cake. They talked about how she got the name Turtle Rabbit Kim, and how Sean's new nickname should be Sean Hot Christopher. Okay. And for the final wing, she had to draw a sketch of how she was feeling during the after taking on the Wings of Death, much like Rose and Lisa before. But I mean, that's it, man. You know, that was the final member of Blackpink on Hot Ones, and I can say, as a Hot Ones fan, I got to see all 4 members of Blackpink be on Hot Ones when their episodes came out at their time. I mean, the only way you could go up from here is having the entire group Blackpink be on Hot Ones. I mean, listen, if the Hot Ones can pull off having BTS be on Hot Ones, be on the show, they can pull off having Blackpink. They pull off NSYNC and that's more members. Yeah, they could totally do Blackpink if they want to. That'd be pretty cool. But now, let's get into Spider-Man Brand New Day. As well as, let me get my notes real fast. I mean, look. It's Spider-Man. I don't really know what to say other than, go see this movie. Oh wait, hold on. I just got a message. Let me just read something real fast. Oh. Hold on. Oh shoot. I actually pulled something off. Okay, but that's something for a different day. So let's talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day real fast. I mean, yes, this movie does indicate that you probably should see Spider-Man No Way Home, and as well as the other Spider-Man films before seeing this one. But, I mean, this, man, I tell you what, this film was a lot of fun to watch. Like, I was smiling, I was laughing. There were times I, like, oh man, I got brain. Like, I was trying not to cry in some moments. But, yeah, man, this film was great. I mean, Tom Holland is Peter Parker. I mean, listen, as of right now, Tom Holland has been Spider-Man longer than, in more movies, and if you include the Avengers movies, more than any other actor, more than Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield. So, for a lot of people, Tom Holland is now the definitive Spider-Man. And he was great. He was, he wasn't great. He was outstanding, as my father would say. In virtually every sense of the word, everyone was great. Zendaya, Jacob Batalon, John Bernthal, Florence Pugh, Yellen is in it. Mark Ruffalo. And honestly, the surprise performance for me, Sadie Sink. Because, I mean, that was like the biggest thing of like Sadie Sink was going to be in the movie. Like, either was like the new, like, it was a rumor going on, like her character was going to be like the new Gwen Stacy, or maybe she was going to be another Mary Jane. That's not what happens here. Unfortunately, I can't really give who Sadie Sink's character is without major spoilers. As well as, I mean, when I first saw what was happening, I'm like, they're really going to do this, aren't they? Let's just say there's a certain line of Marvel heroes that, as of this most recent San Diego Comic-Con, are due to be on the big screen again. And it looks like they're starting off with this. I don't want to give away what it is. You're going to have to watch yourself. Sadie Sink's performance was actually very moving. Very good, actually. Like, you buy that she's, like, a great foil for, Peter Parker and Spider-Man in terms of what her character is able to do. And there are moments that are horrifying out of, even when you know the context, they're horrifying when you know what it is that she's doing. Like, I can't give away. I cannot give away. And actually, I was watching. Okay, let's move on to something else. I was watching Classic Man D talk about how Spider-Man Brand New Day was our best chance to see, like, the Hulk as we originally saw him when Edward Norton played him, and in the first Avengers movie where, you know, Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner is like, that's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry. Like, this is the first time I think we've seen that Hulk in a while, and yeah, I mean, Mark Ruffalo still got his Bruce Banner, and seeing the big green rage monster as we all know him again, it was, you know, as a Marvel fanboy, it was great. It really was. So, yeah, man, I can't, not to mention, Peter Parker and Frank Castle's, I mean, listen, it's Tom Holland and John Bernthal. Those two are like, you know, peanut butter and jelly. You know, they're like Batman and Robin. Like, you cannot have one without the other. If you've seen their work together. I mean, I just saw them in The Odyssey, and they were great. Zendaya was also in The Odyssey, and she was great in this movie, too. Man, I can't stress enough how good this movie is. Go see it. Like, these are the sorts of, I mean, I know I said with The Odyssey, like, everyone should go see that movie so we can get more movies like that, which, I mean, we are. Well, it's just if you see movies like that, you'll get more of them sooner. But with Spider-Man Brand New Day, you know, if we get more movies like this I mean, listen, if you're asking me between which of the two films was better, The Odyssey or Spider-Man Brand New Day, from a cinematic standpoint, and given the scope and the ambition of everything, yeah, The Odyssey was technically the better film. However, you could totally get away with watching Spider-Man Brand New Day and as a moviegoer be very satisfied. I love this movie. This movie was great. Not to mention, Spider-Man! Woo! Yeah, Spider-Man. Okay. Alright. Enough of the pleasantries. There's one last thing I need to talk about, and that is the month of July in retrospective. And there is, gosh, what did I do in July anyway? Okay, let's see, what did I do? What did I do? Let's see. Hang on. Gotta make sure I do this correctly now. Okay, oh dear. Gotta find my list of things that I did. Oh, shoot. I forgot there was several things I did in the month of July. There are some things I forgot I did. That's how crazy this month was. Okay. All right. All right, so what did I do in the month of July? I went to Wisner Market and the Market Street Farmers Market in Corning for the second time each. I did that. I took part in the 4th of July parade that takes place on my spot at Cuke Lake, and I got myself my post-parade snow cone afterwards. Later that day on 4th of July, I saw Claudia Hoyser perform, which is great, and I made some new friends. Made some new friends on the 4th of July too. It was awesome. It was seriously, 4th of July was great. What else did I do? I went to I went to Whiskey Wing Wednesdays for the first time at Illegal Tap House. I also saw Strat Cat, Willie Hayes and the Strays. I also got my 5-layer gelati from Rita's. I also got a Slurpee from 7-Eleven on July 11th or 7-Eleven. So I went to 7-Eleven on 7-Eleven. That was great. What else did I do? I went to the Mamma Mia brunch. That was a lot of fun. I saw Suspect. I saw the Odyssey. I went to the Trans Am kickoff party that was taking place at Illegal Tap House. I saw Midnight Sun again at Illegal Tap House. I had a Cousin Maine lobster again. I tried Shirley Temple flavored Italian ice. And I saw Spider-Man Brand New Day. That's a pretty busy month. Oh shoot, I just realized I forgot to save my file. So yeah, not much is going on. I mean, July really could end right now, and I would say it was, the best 3 years of my life. It was the best 3 years of my life. It was. As of right now, July 30th was technically 3 years, but, the month itself, yeah. Best 3 years of my life as of this moment in time. And I'm very grateful that it's gotten that way. And you know what? Here's to year 4. Speaking of, there's a couple things going on in July I'm looking forward to. Let's see, what's going on? Let's see. Wrecked Brewing Company should be celebrating its 2nd year anniversary. I'm definitely going to be going to that. There's going to be a golf tournament I'm going to be volunteering at. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot? One last thing. There's one thing I forgot to do. If I can find it. Yes. I'll take a photo of that in a few minutes. But my family from Ohio visited and I got to see them. I got to see them on Sunday. They're actually going home today, so I didn't get to see them. But I did get to see them. I got to spend some time with them. And that was really important. Yeah, man. Honestly, it was great. July was a great month. I've got no complaints here. And, with August coming, and you know what? That does remind me. The past 2 months, July and June earlier, I've only been up to the lake once. Once this whole summer so far. And this summer still has been good as it was. With us finally going up to the lake soon in August, I can only imagine what's going to happen next. But I'll be sure to tell you all about it. I hope you like this video. If you did, subscribe to YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm your homies video for all you guys who are watching. Join me. Have a wonderful Friday. And I hope the month of July was good for you. Oh shoot, I forgot to say I also went to Fast Tracks. Fast Tracks. Shout out to Fast Tracks. Holy cow. Yeah. July keeps getting better apparently. And remember, you guys want to talk to you, let us back, take care, and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.